Dear students, in the previous lessons, we have learnt about the importance of moriculture, which is the cultivation of mulberry, which forms the basis for silkworm culturing in rearing houses. While rearing the silkworms, the rearing house is to be disinfected to prevent silkworm diseases. Accordingly, in today's lesson, let us discuss about disinfection of rearing house for healthy rearing of silkworm. When the silkworms are reared, it is important that a high level of hygiene is maintained. Disinfecting the area of silkworm rearing is one of the methods to ensure the hygiene is maintained. Disinfection is an integral part of healthy and successful silkworm rearing. It aims at the total destruction of disease-causing pathogens. Several diseases caused by bacteria, viruses, fungi, and protozoa affect the silkworms. These pathogens, released by diseased silkworms, easily accumulate and spread in the rearing environment through different routes. They are not easily destroyed and can survive for long periods under congenial conditions. The spores of the pathogens, especially those of fungi, are light and can be easily drifted by air current, resulting in easy spread of diseases. There are no curative methods for any of the silkworm diseases, and they are best prevented than cured. This is achieved by adoption of proper and effective methods of disinfection and stepwise maintenance of hygiene during rearing. To realize the benefit of disinfection and rearing at village or block level, considering them as one unit, the physical methods of disinfection include sun drying, steaming, and hot air sterilization. Among the chemical methods, chemicals like paraformaldehyde, sodium hypobromide, iodine, iodoform, alcohol have been tried for disinfection. Some prominent chemical disinfectants available for use in sericulture are formalin, bleaching powder, slaked lime, chlorine dioxide. Let us get to know about each one of them in detail. Formalin is commercially available as 36% formaldehyde in solution form. A mixture of 2% formalin plus 0.05% detergent is an effective solution that can be used for disinfection purpose as spray. Formalin is effective only in rearing houses, which can be made airtight, and it is faster and more pronounced at temperature above 25 degrees C and humidity more than 70%. Bleaching powder is white amorphous powder with a pungent smell of chlorine. For effective disinfection, a high-grade bleaching powder with an active chlorine content of 30% must be used. It should be stored in sealed bags away from moisture, failing which it will be rendered ineffective. The action of bleaching powder is optimal under wet and contact conditions, and therefore the surfaces of equipment and walls should be drenched with this solution. A 2% bleaching powder in 0.3% slaked lime solution is used for disinfection as spray. Slaked lime is a very useful bed disinfectant in sericulture, especially against viruses. It absorbs moisture and can be used to regulate bed humidity and maintain hygiene. Application of lime dust in combination with bleaching powder in and around rearing houses and premises improves hygiene in the environment. Chlorine dioxide is being marketed as Sanitec, is an ideal disinfectant available at 20,000 ppm concentration, is a strong oxidizing agent, effective at broader pH range and at 2.5% concentration in combination with the 0.5% Slaker lime is effective against all silkworm pathogens. Other disinfectants are sodium hypochlorite and potassium permanganate. Let us know about material required for disinfection. Some prominent materials used for disinfection are disinfectants, detergent, sprayer, rocking or power sprayer, buckets, measuring jar, weighing scales, gas masks, metal pans, room heaters, Slaker lime powder, hand gloves and muslin cloth. Now let us see the disinfection of rearing house and appliances. Measure the length and breadth of rearing house including leaf preservation room, mounting room and places etc. and calculate the floor area for disinfection. To estimate the quantity of disinfectant required, let us take an example of the disinfectant required for disinfection of rearing house is 2 liter per square meter floor area or 185 ml per square foot floor area. To estimate the quantity of disinfectant solution required, multiply the floor area in square meter by 2 or the floor area in square feet by 0.185, which gives the actual disinfectant required in liters for disinfection of inside of the rearing house. Disinfect the rearing house using 2% bleaching powder in 0.3% Slaker lime, 2.5% chlorine dioxide in 0.5% Slaker lime or 2% formalin plus 0.05% detergent solution. Spray using powerful jet sprayer the required quantity of disinfectant at the rate of 2 liter per square meter floor area of rearing house plus 25% of disinfectant solution for appliances plus 10% for outside of rearing house, uniformly to drench all parts of rearing house inside appliances and outside. Keep the rearing house closed for minimum period of 6 to 10 hours. After minimum period of 18 to 24 hours, shift the rearing appliances out of rearing house and sun dry for 10 to 12 hours. Silkworm rearing using the mulberry shoot does not require the rearing trays but uses the platform. Rearing trays are the main source of infectious agent and most difficult and expensive to achieve disinfection. To avoid this, changing over to rearing silkworm on shoot is advantageous. This method does not require additional disinfectant for appliances as only the rack and nylon nets are used. Now let us see the disinfection prior to brushing. Disinfection process should start 4 to 5 days prior to brushing. However, the eggs may be incubated in separate disinfected incubation room. 5 days before brushing, the rearing house and the appliances are to be cleaned, washed in water. If trays and other appliances, namely basins, vinyl sheets, leaf basket, etc. are used, conduct additional disinfection by dipping them in disinfectant or spraying disinfectant. Disinfect the rearing appliances that could be disinfected with 2% bleaching powder in 0.3% Slaker lime solution by dipping them for 10 minutes in the solution in a disinfection tank. A tank of 2 feet depth and 4 feet diameter is suitable for disinfection. Prepare the disinfectant solution to fill half of the height of the tank. To determine the quantity of disinfectant solution to be prepared in the tank, calculate the volume of the tank using the formula 22/7 into R squared h, where R is the radius and h is the height of the tank. Disinfection by spraying. Disinfection of appliances by dipping in disinfectant is the best method. However, where the facility of disinfection tank is not available, the following method is advised. Disinfect the appliances using 2% formalin plus 0.05% detergent solution or 2.5% of Sanitec in 0.5% slaked lime or with 2% bleaching powder in 0.3% slaked lime solution. Spray disinfectant at the rate of 35 ml square feet area or 700 ml for a tray of 3.6 feet diameter. After the spray, put them together and keep completely covered with vinyl sheet for a minimum period of 6 hours. Disinfect the mountages also following the above method. Now let us see the disinfection 4 days before brushing. Sun dry the appliances. If the prevalence of viral diseases, namely Grassery and Flaceri, were high during the previous crop, spray 0.3% slaked lime in water, that is 3 gram per liter, to the rearing house and appliances at the rate of 2 liter per square meter floor area plus additional requirements. Sun dry the appliances after 1 to 2 hours of spray. 3 days before brushing, conduct second disinfection of rearing house and appliances. Shift all the disinfected appliances into the disinfected rearing house and arrange in the room. Disinfect the rearing house and appliances by spraying 2% bleaching powder in 0.3% slaked lime solution or 2.5% Sanitec in 0.5% slaked lime or 2% formalin plus 0.05% detergent solution. The quantity of disinfectant solution required is calculated and sprayed as per the first disinfection. After disinfectant spray, keep the room closed preferably for 24 hours. The second disinfection may follow the first if the gap between the two is not much. 2 days before brushing, dust 5% bleaching powder in slaked lime powder at the rate of 200 gram per square meter at the entrance of the rearing house and the passage to it. Sprinkle water at the rate of 1 liter per square meter floor area. Open the windows of the rearing house and ventilate to drive off all the odor of disinfectant. Prevent contamination of rearing house and appliances. 1 day before brushing, arrange all the appliances for chalky rearing and the maintenance of hygiene. Keep the rearing room and mounting hall closed and open only 1 day before the larvae are to be sifted. There are two methods of disinfection. One is 2.5% Sanitec, that is chlorine dioxide plus 0.5% slaked lime, or 2% formalin plus 0.3% slaked lime. Any one of the above disinfectant solution is sprayed at the rate of 2 liter per square meter area for disinfecting the rearing house immediately after completion of rearing and 3 days before brushing. This can be applied on rearing appliances also. Secondly, 2% bleaching powder. The rearing equipments are dipped in 2% bleaching powder solution and sun dried before use. Thirdly, 5% bleaching powder. The powder is dusted at the rate of 200 grams per square meter around the rearing house and the passages, and water is sprinkled at the rate of 2 liter per square meter floor area. The required quantity of disinfectant is sprayed uniformly using powerful jet sprayer or rocker sprayer to drench all parts of rearing house and rearing appliances. The rearing house is kept closed for a minimum period of 6 to 10 hours. After disinfection, sun dry the rearing appliances or sun dried for 10 to 12 hours. Cow dung should not be smeared on the rearing trays. Then let us see the disinfection and maintenance of hygiene during silkworm rearing. For this purpose, Avoid borrowing the rearing appliances. Do not use appliances without disinfection. Avoid overlapping rearings. Maintain personal and rearing hygiene throughout the rearing. Restrict the entry of persons into the rearing house. Surface disinfect the silkworm eggs before head pigmentation stage with 2% formalin for 10 minutes and wash with water. Dry them in shade and incubate. At the entrance, sprinkle 5% bleaching powder. Wash hands with 2% bleaching powder in 0.3% slaked lime solution. Pick up diseased or unequal or suspected diseased worms and dispose into 5% bleaching powder in slaked lime in a basin. Clean the silkworm rearing bed using bed cleaning net. Spread vinyl sheet for the collection of bed refuse and shift bed refuse into manure pit. Rear silkworms always on rearing sheet paper, that is newspaper. Store mulberry leaves in a separate room. Feed good quality and sufficient quantity mulberry leaves for robust larval growth. Provide recommended spacing, sufficient ventilation for healthy growth of later instar worms. Avoid injury to silkworms while rearing and mounting. Now let us see about the bed disinfectants. Mulberry silkworm, that is Bombyx mori, is affected by a large number of diseases caused by various groups of organisms. These diseases are known to occur everywhere, almost frequently in almost all silkworm rearing areas of the world. In addition to various preventive measures taken by local bodies, certain bed disinfectants can be used to avoid contamination and further spread of the diseases. Paraformaldehyde and benzoic acid compounds are known to contain antimicrobial properties, and various formulations involving these chemicals have been prepared like Papazole in Japan and Reshamkit Ausat in India. The latter is a bed disinfectant formulation containing 1 part of Kapton or Dithanium 45, 2 parts of paraformaldehyde, 1 part of benzoic acid and 96 parts of slaked lime powder, giving dual protection against grassery and muscadine. It should be dusted on the silkworm bed with the help of a thin cloth at the rate of 2 to 3 and 3 to 4 gram per 0.1 square meter area respectively for early and late instar silkworms. The dusting should be done preferably once after each molt, half an hour before resumption of feed. An additional dusting should be given on the 4th day of 5th instar after bed cleaning. The dusting should not be done when larvae are at molt or preparing for molt. The quantity of Reshamkit Ausat required for 100 disease-free laying is 3 to 3.5 kilograms. Use of lime dusting during molting should be ensured at all costs during autumn rearing. Besides, the use of recommended bed disinfectants ensured. The requirement of bed disinfectants recommended for 100 disease-free layings. For autumn crop, the mounting of worms and the mounting material used assume greater significance. Mounting should be done only in well aerated places, and if locally available mounting material is utilized, it should be completely dry. Ants considerably affect the silkworm rearing during autumn season. Proper ant repellents should be used especially for floor rearing if restored to, even though floor rearing during autumn months should be avoided. Use of ant wells be ensured by either utilizing small bowls or even soil dugout or mud wall raised a few inches above floor around the legs of rearing stands. Ensure that rearing stands do not touch the walls. Even hanging type rearing stands help in overcoming the problem. Sprinkle bleaching powder around rearing place for complete hygiene. Precautions while adoption or usage are: all appliances to be used for the purpose of silkworm rearing along with the rearing room should be properly disinfected. The entry of the person to the rearing room should be restricted and ensure that the person entering a rearing room washes his hands in Dettol, alkaline soap or formalin water and soaks his feet on a disinfectant. Deceased, dead or unequal larvae suspected of disease should be collected and disposed of and put into a basin having 5% bleaching powder in slaked lime. After picking the deceased larvae, hands should be washed in 2% bleaching powder solution. Rear the silkworms preferably on rearing sheet paper, that is newspaper, which can be changed regularly or even soiled. Wipe the floor of the rearing room after bed cleaning with 2% bleaching powder in 3% slaked lime. In case of mud floor, dusting of 5% bleaching powder in slaked lime is suggested. Use vinyl sheet for collecting bed refuse for its shifting to pit. The vinyl sheet be disinfected after every use with 2% bleaching powder to formalin. Do not store mulberry leaves inside the rearing room. Keep them separately and preserve properly at a disinfected place. The use of bed disinfectants should be as per the recommended schedule. Some appliances needed for disinfections are: a sprayer, either hand operated or power operated, is needed to spray 2% formalin prior to rearing operation. If fumigation is adopted for disinfection, a gas mask is used to protect the face of the operator. To summarize, silkworms are prone to infection if proper disinfection of the rearing house and rearing equipment is not done properly. Disinfection is carried out prior to commencement of rearing as a precaution against pathogens which remain in the rearing house. The room or house being disinfected should be kept airtight during disinfection and should remain closed for 15 to 20 hours after disinfection. It should be opened 24 hours prior to introduction of worms. Disinfection is done using 2% formalin solution. To achieve this, add 1 liter of formalin concentrate to 19 liters of water. You require 40 liters of formalin solution to cover a room of 5 into 7 into 3 meters. Before disinfection, all rearing equipment should be cleaned and returned to the rearing house. Bleaching powder is spread in a single layer around the house and footpath to maintain hygiene. In this session, we have discussed the methods of disinfection and disinfectants and chemical disinfectants available for use in sericulture. We have also discussed about bed disinfectants.